What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 810 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's time for a comment of the day. And the comment comes from the Nakama Stephen Clark, who said, Sanji is a dead man if Zoro witnessed this. And I 100% agree with that. However, luckily, he wasn't here to witness it, so I think it now begs the question of, 1, does he find out? And 2, if he does find out, what happens then? Because in my mind, it's like a general consensus to not tell Zoro about this incident, right? So naturally, when they meet back up with, Robin, Zoro, Usopp, Frankie, and them, they're going to ask the logical question of, so how did things go? Luffy being Luffy is just going to be like, oh yeah, everything went great, and not going to provide any details. Sanji's going to be like, it went good. I think Nami will lie like, yeah, everything went great. And then behind the scenes, she's going to gossip with Robin and tell her all the dirty details. So then it just comes down to Chopper and Brook. Can they keep that secret? And I think they could, but they're going to reveal it unbeknownst to them. It's going to be they're sitting there talking to Frankie, telling Frankie everything that happened. Zoro's going to be kind of off to the side, just being Zoro with and they're not going to realize that Zoro's right there listening, and Chopper's going to be like, oh yeah, I did this, I saw this, I ate that. And then at one point, Sanji started to attack Luffy, and Zoro's going to be like, what happened? And Chopper's going to be like, I didn't, and then chaos is going to erupt. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for that interaction, but at the same time, I don't want it to happen. I don't know. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll right into today's episode. Reminder though, this is not a market subject to. You should always support the official release. It's been 2 weeks now since I've streamed, and it feels like I'm like, dude, where are we at, dude? I feel like so much has happened that I'm kind of like, did I forget where we're at? But then I'm like, oh wait, nothing really happened. Right now, I'm 9 episodes behind on my YouTube uploads, but all that's missing is the biscuit fight, and then Sanji's flashbacks. So I was like, a lot has happened, but nothing has happened at the same time, you know? How have you been, Mozy? I've been well, life-wise. Obviously, streaming and upload-wise, it's not going well. It's just becoming very hard for me to edit, just because of my work. It's not necessarily that I'm tired from work. It's just Caesar. I was talking to Caesar. Caesar texted me the other day asking hey, how you doing, Mozy? It's been a while. I haven't seen you online. I'm just like, dude, it's so hard because I work on a computer 8 hours a day editing. And when I get off of work, I don't want to come home and get on the computer and edit more, you know? It's just it's like the person that's you're a cook, you know, you're in a restaurant, you're cooking all day. You don't want to come home and then have to make dinner for your whole family. You're just do I have to? So when I get on here, I'm just yeah, I'll go ahead and edit this episode of Sanji's flashbacks that I've already seen before. Or I can play with Laker. So what do? I play with Laker. It is what it is. They'll get uploaded, and at least we can still vibe out in the live stream. So, Mozy, this is one of my favorite arcs. Because of Sanji or just because of the storytelling? For me, personally, I'm going to say Drum Kingdom, Sakura Island. That's my favorite arc because of Chopper, but not because of the storytelling. The storytelling is phenomenal because I fucking love Chopper, but Majin, your favorite arc is Thriller Bark. I might have to say that's number 2 in my book just because we finally got Brook and Bink Sake. Because if you were following my streams in the very beginning, or I guess not necessarily my streams, but if you were following my reactions early on, basically every episode that we were meeting a new character, I was like, is that musician? 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 Any change in music, I was like, musician? So that might be number 2, but bro, no Marineford or Sabaody. I mean, I don't know. That's in my eyes, when I hear what you're saying and it makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't make sense to me because what I hear is Marineford is your favorite arc. Your favorite is when Ace died. That's weird. You know what I mean? It sounds morbid to be my favorite arc is when Ace dies. What? Why? But at the same time, that is emotionally gut-wrenching that it does make sense that it would be your favorite. It's a phenomenal arc. So, you know, I mean, Frankie is definitely the side musician. I wish Frankie would play his music more, because when we first met Frankie, I thought he was our musician, because I'm pretty sure when we first met Frankie, he busts out a banjo or like a mini guitar. So I know Frankie is musically inclined. I wish he would jam out with Brooke more often than what he does. Yeah, the musician has been on Mozy's mind more than Luffy's. Oh yeah. As soon as I found out we needed a musician, I think that was done for. Oh, that's fucked up, real. The rad. My favorite part is when Akainu makes donut out of Ace and Whitebeard. Speaking of Frankie, though, I'm surprised no one said anything about my background. I think that's a dope background right there. Like, those two would get arrested together, and I'm assuming it's because, based on the picture, I'm assuming that Frankie got a little too drunk, and then Robin tried to, like, get, like, yo, Frankie, calm down, and just kind of got mixed up in it. And then it's kind of like, well, I'm a ride or die bitch, so I guess I'm going to jail tonight. Okay, oh, wow, that just, I just changed my opinion, because I had never really shipped these two together. If anything, I was shipping Zoro and Robin together. I figured these two were more of like best friendos, sort of like, I know he's not, but like, if anything, Frankie would be Robin's gay friend. But then Ravel just said Fabian for life. And I'm just like, oh, that's such a good couple's name that I now can see Fabian as a couple. Ah, damn, that's such a good couple's name. Ah, I fucking love it. What instrument do you think each Straw Hat would play if in a band? Let's see. I would say Sanji, I would go with the saxophone. Well, I guess it would depend on what type of band they're in. But Sanji, I would give like a saxophone. Nami, I would give a flute. Robin, I would give a violin or a fiddle. Usopp, I would give Usopp a harmonica, I think. Actually, this sounds, I don't know. I want to put Usopp in the band, but immediately when I now think of it, I would now immediately think that Usopp wouldn't want to be part of the band, because Usopp would want to be the person that dresses up in that one, like, you know, that get up where they can play every instrument by themselves, where it's like a drum, a harmonica, they have the thing on their shoe to make like the cymbals. That's what I imagine Usopp playing. So he can't be part of the band. Luffy is probably on drums, because just give him sticks and let him go at it. Chopper, what would Chopper play? I don't know what Chopper would play. I cannot think of what instrument would feel good in Chopper's. I would want to see Chopper playing. Ooh, Zoro 3 drumsticks out. That would be good. Usopp is a drum guy, right? But I feel like he could also be like a wind instrument type of person too. Oh yes, Chopper 100% plays a triangle. 100%. I don't know why, but Chopper is like the baby of the crew, even though he's not that much younger than everyone. He's a baby of the crew, so I feel like Chopper would want to be in the band, but is not musically inclined, but everyone feels bad, so they're like, what can we give him? Let's give him a cowbell. And then Chopper, ding, ding, more cowbell. More cowbell! Great minds think alike, Majin. That's so funny. We're just gonna skip over that baddie? Okay, whatever.
私たちだけであんな連中相手にするなんて無茶よ。
Well, how weak are they? Like, those guys will be hard, but all, like, the little chess pieces, those are little pawns, so I feel like Luffy can deal with those guys. Those people, yeah. I'm not worried about you. I'm curious, though, as to why they dress like that. Like, why they dress like chess pieces, and aces, and clubs and things. Not all of ours. Just imagine if we had all of our allies here. Luffy is hella tired and injured. I mean, yeah, because Sanji beat him up, but I mean, he also ate a whole bunch of graham crackers, so he should be pretty good on energy. Of course, he did use Gear 4, so... Why are you carrying your gun like this? That makes... Okay. I mean, I guess after a while, so many. I thought that was like a sword arrow. I was like, Jesus. Don't remember him being able to do that. Oh shit, you're still wearing that? Looking like the vault. Sanji, can you put the mask back on? I can't take you seriously.
EESTブルーにいる俺の本当の親同然の大恩人の命も取られちまう。
I feel like if we could just somehow save him, Sanji would fight back.
だから抵抗をやめると決めた。たった一人に何手こずってやがる。調子に乗るのか。
Bro, Mozy hates Sanji for real? What? I don't hate Sanji at all. He's just not my favorite Straw Hat, I'll admit that. I get it, but don't get it. So is it cream? It can heat itself up? That's... I mean, I guess Luffy makes his red hot. Oh shit! What kind of power is that though? That was... I'm not gonna give you your props, Nami, for coming in and saving him at the last moment because I saw you fought Boule, so you have a lot to do to redeem yourself.
やはり仲間がいたか。キングバーム、裏切ったな。
仕方がねえんじゃ。
黙れ。だがたったの3人。
Still wrong with your gun sideways. I'm not sure how you're gonna use that. You still on that, Mozy? Yeah, because it pissed me off that Lily, all Boule did was grab Nami's feet and then Nami, oh my god, Pound, help me. I don't know what to fucking do. I'm surprised you weren't in that form earlier since you had those balls on your feet.
ケノット、もう逃げるのはやめだ。
まだまだ。もしも敵じゃないじゃ。
I mean, that would work on me.
チェス兵たちの動きが鈍い。
これ兵隊にも効くんだ。
Side note, I really hope that's just for now, that Luffy's tooth isn't permanently gone. I don't like that. It's missing.
さっさと観念するわ。結婚を受け入れることを条件に、ビッグマムに仲間たちを見逃してほしいんだ。
私の母がこんなにもあなたを追い込んで。
やめろ。凛ちゃんが謝ることじゃない。
I don't know why, that made me just have the connection, but like, goddamn, she's like the first mom that's not kind and fucking amazing and loving, and she's not like Sanji's mom. She's no Bellamere.
共に旅した仲間たちも。いわば出会った全員が恩人だ。誰も傷つけず消えたい。俺の冒険はこれで終わりだ。
It's just beginning. There's no end to it. I don't know how we're gonna... I'm trying to think who else is available to kind of help. Oh, Brooke and Pedro.
あれならいけるかも。
おい、泣かないでくれよ。そんな惨めだろ。
Got more crybabies.
ごめんなさい。私何言ってんだろう。あなたが深刻に悩んでるのにしたくない結婚だ
calm down.
ばかりの私にあなたの心の穴を埋められるわけもないのに、私。
What's also weird about her is how she grew up having these types of feelings, but yet, like what, a couple episodes ago we saw Mom with the younger kids and they were like, Mom, I want to kill that one, I want to kill my sister, and she's like, haha, not if I kill you first. So like, those people are cool with killing each other, and Mom was like, it's cool, you normally kill 100 people in your life. But yet Pudding has grown up with like the opposite mentality. Like, how did you not fall victim to Mom's psychotic mentality? Damn, Nami, you kind of just did a genocide right there. I know you're suffering, Sanji, but god damn, you look so good.
君は救いだ。
サンジ様。
もし俺でよければ。
What an image. Every fucking time. I just don't understand, how are they so fucking good at it? I have never been so surprised by endings more than I am in this anime. Any other anime, Naruto, I never was like, oh shit, the fuck, episode's over, what? Shit is so annoying. There has to be a way to get out of this marriage, but how? Like, it's the whole Zeph angle, but like, because right now, Sanji's like basic. I'm not the only reason, but I feel like the main reason Sanji's doing all this is to protect Zeph. Like, he knows that like Luffy and them, they can hold their own, but like Zeph, he has no idea. But like, if that's the case, Big Mom is threatening to kill Zeph if Sanji doesn't go through with this, which means that if Sanji didn't go through with this, somehow Mom has to inform who's ever holding Zeph hostage to be like, kill Zeph. So like, if we can figure out that connection and sever that connection, then that would, you know, if you can't inform who's ever has Zeph hostage, then that is no longer a threat, and then therefore we don't have to necessarily know wherever Zeph's at. But like, I don't know. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 810 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around watching that reaction. It was real, it was good, it was real good. Later on.